I am Shazin. So we have already seen what is ethics and how this ethical dilemma will be raised, right? So we are going to see only one framework to face the ethical dilemma, right? So ethical dilemma, you know that ethical principle is there, right? Some action taken by someone is breaching that ethical principle. So on that time, what we have to do? That is ethical dilemma, right? So only one framework we are going to learn, that is Tucker's 5-question model. Tucker 5-question model can be used to determine the most ethical outcome in a particular situation, generally an ethical problem for business, right? It focuses on 5 key questions. Is the decision is profitable? Is the decision is legal? If the decision is fair? If the decision is right? If the decision is sustainable? Not all of Tucker's criteria will be relevant in every situation. In addition, there are complications with each of criteria. So what is this explanation is coming to tell is we are facing the ethical dilemma, right? We are facing the ethical dilemma. So on that time, if we take the decision, I already told the inferior meat problem. I have taken one case study. The inferior meat is mixed with the good meat, right? Expired meat, inferior meat means expired. Expired meat is mixed with the good meat in order to reduce the cost. So if I tell that to the police, is it profitable? Is it legal? Yeah, is it legal? Right? You can take a action against the any event that is not good for the human. So yeah, that is legal and that is fair also, right? That is right, that is correct. And whether it is sustainable, if you take the action against them, that company, do you think that company will not be open again? They can give the money to police, or they can give the money to some political party, they can reopen them. So you have to use you have to ask these questions: whether my decision is profitable, whether my decision is legal, whether my decision is fair. One by one take, and you have to ask the question on that and write the answer. Then that will be give the should you want to take this decision or should you not want to take this decision. That will give by the answer for these questions. And also, no need to ask this all 5 questions here. You can ask only one question also, or you can ask the only 2-3 questions, or you can ask the all questions, right? It is not not all questions should be answered in a proper way. It means a proper way means should we take this decision? If profitable side means it is not profitable. Actually, if you fight against the company, it is not profitable to you. It will be cost. Whether it is legal, yeah, it is legal. It is not profitable, but it is legal. But it is fair, and also it is right. But it is not sustainable. We can't say that. So, will you going to take that decision? No profitable, but legal, but fair, but right, but no sustainable. So it means what? You don't need to take all 5 questions. You will take one question and answer. If you think not profitable, you will not take. It's better, right? It doesn't mean you always taking the decision to fight against the company. It's based on your view, right? That's why it's like a relativism. It's like a ethical relativism. Based on your view, you will take a decision whether it is good or bad, right? Yeah, so explanation is given here, right? So I will read. Then we will see what is the exact words. Profitable compare with what? Use of profitable is criteria also implies the Tucker model may be more useful for business decisions than the individual's moral dilemmas, right? Legal, this obviously depends on the jurisdictions involved. Yeah, I already told is whether it is legal. It's an illegal activity taken done by the company, so we can fight against them. It is legal, right? Then fair. In world perspective, you need to consider all stakeholders are the impact of the decision on them. Fair, directors and the employee will be definitely affected by the decisions we are taking on that company, right? But shareholders and the customers, suppliers will not get the effect. They will get the good effect, good impact, right? They will save. They will protect from consuming the inferior meat, expired meat, right? It is fair for one person, fair for not fair for other person. Directors will definitely lose the job. Directors sometimes going in jail also if you do a wrong thing, right? It is we can say fair also. It is fair to our country. It is fair to our legal, right? Legal and this jurisdiction. Yeah? Then right, this depends on ethical portion, in particular distinction between deontological and teleological approach of whether account should be taken consequence of the transaction significant. If that operational staff in that meat company, if we think deontological or teleological, he will think in different ways. What I have to do? If we think in deontological, he don't care about any impact upon after I take any decision. That is deontological. Teleological means he seeing what will be results of this decision and taking the action, right? Then sustainable is the decision environmental sound or sustainable or other way. We have to whether see this company will not be again open in another name or another location by another different person can be open, right? Many companies are closed because of illegal and unethical activities, and they reopen in different names. There are many companies. It is not good to say the name here, right? The ethic and the accountancy profession, you everyone know. CA Sri Lanka has been following the IFAC, right? IFAC principles, right? Then there are 5 ethical principles there to all the chartered accountants. That means in ethics books, I don't know you have seen this ethics book. Ethics book is published by the CA Sri Lanka. The last version is 2016 version. The book is this size book, right? 240 or 300 pages book. That book was divided in 3 parts. Part A, Part B, Part C. Part A is for common for all the chartered accountants. Part B for chartered accountants who are in practicing chartered accountant in practice, right? This correct name is accountants in practice. It means an auditor who are able to audit the company's financial statements, will be auditor, right? And giving the opinion on that. So that chartered accountants should follow the part B and also part A. Part A for common, part A plus part B. And C is for accountant in the business. They are working as accountant, CEO, finance manager, and accounts assistant, accounts executive. Those should have to follow this part C and part A. Part A for common. So part A will say in the what is the ethical principle should be followed by all the chartered accountants. There are 5 ethical principles there, right? First one is professional competence and due care. Then integrity, professional behavior, confidentiality and objectivity. So what is meant by the professional competence, due care? Well, we will see first integrity. What is meant by the integrity? Members should straightforward and honest in all business and professional relationship. It means what? It means what? You have to be straightforward and honest in all business and professional relationship. For example, take this year, so companies are normally paying the bonus if company is making the profit. You are accountant, so you are preparing the financial statement. So this year you have prepare the finance statement and you have noticed that this year we are going to make loss, right? Your salary also maybe say 250,000. If you saw this loss in financial statement, company will not give the bonus to all the staff, so you will also impact by that, right? So financial statements are prepared based on the Sri Lankan accounting standard and the accounting policies. Who deciding accounting policies? Accounting policies are decided by the companies, right? How much of depreciation rate for building, how much of depreciation rate for furniture, that is decided by company. So if you change the accounting policy in favor of making the profit, you can change the accounting policy, right? If accounting policy should be changed in retrospectively, right? So previous year also you have to change. It doesn't matter, previous year you got the bonus, so changing the previous year's finance statement will not impact the bonus this year. So sometimes you may change the accounting policy and accounting treatment, and you may be show the profit with the approval of the finance manager, finance director. Finance director also may be involved, right? But chairman does not know what they are doing actually. Chairman and senior personnel, shareholders also don't know. So is it good? It is not good. We have to show what is real performance of the company. That is honest. That is straightforward. We have to straightforward. Salary is not the thing. Everyone should understand salary, money is not the important for the this profession. Our profession should be in a brand value, right? Our profession is the brand value. Even one chartered accountant fail to follow these principles, all the chartered accountant will have this impact. That's why today almost 6,000 chartered accountant has been produced by Sri Lanka, right? Sri Lankan Chartered Institute, and all the chartered accountant is representing each other chartered accountants also. If one person did wrong, we think all the chartered accountants are like this. So everyone should be representing our chartered institute. So we should be in ethic, right? We should be straightforward and honest. We don't need to fraud. We don't need to steal the money. We have to say what's happening in company. We should say. We don't need to hide, because you are doing job. If you lose the job, right? If your salary is say 250,000, if you lose the job, if you showing the loss in the finance statement, your finance manager and finance director or marketing manager, maybe your friend, come and blame you. Why are you showing this loss? You can show the profit. No, you just change the accounting principle and show the profit. I am also getting profit. I am also getting bonus. You also getting. Why are you doing like this? But you should not follow anyone, right? You should show what is there in the business really. Auditor also same thing. Auditor, if the auditor fees change due to the audit opinion, right? If you give the qualified auditor opinion, your fee is this amount. If you give the clean opinion, your fee is increase this amount. So you are always try to get the more benefit. So it is not good, right? You can get a job in another company, same salary, more than that salary, your value will not be reduced, right? Even though not get salary, you can just resign the job and go. Why are you worrying about the business? You are doing the professional service. You are giving your service to company. Maximum you have to give the service. If you are not paid by salary, not paid bonus, you just resign and go and work in somewhere else. There are companies waiting for you, right? Waiting for more chartered accountants, right? Then confidentiality. This means this definition and meaning are written in the words, but better to understand the real meaning by this just have the idea over you. Then you can understand. Confidentiality means you should not use any information of the company for your benefit. You cannot take any information from company and take into your benefit. It is also ethic. Then for example, take you are working in a garments industry, right? Garment industry, you will know the cost of the one garment. So cost of the garment will be this first one is that's cloth, right? First one is you will have to take the fabric, right? Final ending product will be cloth. First you will import the fabric, or you will have to buy the fabric. So fabric cost will be reduced if you purchase bulk, right? And also buttons you need, and machinery units, labor units. Also all the how this business is running is, you know. For example, your brother also doing the garments in separate place, separate company. So you have the idea of this business, where are you working. So you can share this information with your brother to get the benefit to the brother, right? Some companies are doing that, but you should not do. Confidential means that you will not take any business relationship to outside, right? You cannot use your company name outside to get the benefit also, right? Members should respect the confidential information acquired as a result of professional and business relations, and should not disclose any such information to third parties without proper or specific authority, unless there is a legal or professional right or duty to disclose confidential information acquired as a result of the professional and business, right? This is saying proper authority and right to disclose should be there, otherwise you cannot disclose outside. There are three situations there. On that you can disclose the information outside, right? First one, government authority or government Inland Revenue Department come and investigate your company, you should give all the information. First one. Second one, if the client or your company given authority, yeah, you can disclose that information. You can disclose. If we say you can take, you can take. Third one is there. Third one, if you think disclose, wait. First one, permitted by law or authorized by the client. If law permitted or authorized by the client, you can disclose. Second one, required by the law. It means for the CBI, CID evidence or police evidence, if Inland Revenue Department asks, you can disclose. Third one is from the professional body. If /MB came and Sri Lankan Accounting and Auditing Standard Board, right? If they come and ask about the information, you should disclose. That is legal, right? That is legal. That is 4 items there. No need to learn here. I'm just giving the idea. This auditing subject, you need this. Comply with quality review or respond to inquiry by the member body, right? Then protect a professional interest of professional accountant. If you think if this information is not good and it will impact to my profession, you should definitely disclose outside. If you impact to your profession, right? For example, take doctors. Doctors are working in a private hospital also. In private hospital, if they are doing the illegal thing, that doctor also impacted, right? That private hospital name will definitely impact. So doctors who work in that hospital, even though they are honest, they are straightforward, sometimes in paper also, news also saying this doctor has worked this hospital, so we can't believe him also. He might have known this problem, but he did not disclose. So your profession will get that. You will get that problem. So you should have to disclose, right? In the technical and professional side, including ethical requirements. If the ethical principle is diluted, if you think you can disclose. So confidentiality means that you cannot disclose any information outside. Auditor also same thing. When auditing going on, for example, I have that experience. One auditing procedures. they catching the fish from the sea, right? Fish from the sea, and they put into a big tank. This is a big fish, right? 20 kilogram, 25 kilogram big fish. They put into the water tank. Water tank, and they freeze it, right? They will not kill a fish with a life. They put into water and freezing, and they exporting. So that fish will be fresh. Fish will be die after 24 hours or after 48 hours. Sometimes will not die, because freeze. When you freeze, when you in a freeze water, you will not die mostly. After 2-3 days also, your life can be recovered. That's why. So they after export, after import country will take that fish, and someday it will be live. It will be live, right? It's happening, and therefore that fishes have to be stored in one place. That storage is big fridges there. So big warehouse, big bridges there. If you going to audit that, we have to go for the physical verification. It's very difficult to work in that store more than 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we have to come out and we have to wash our hand, because freezing. It's more cool, more cold, more freeze. So always that physical verification of this audit is always qualified, because that physical verification very cannot be done easily. Always that company's physical verification inventory is qualified, because auditor cannot audit within 1 day, or within auditor cannot observe that inventory verification within 1 day. It will take 1 week sometime, right? So this business tricks and ideas we know, right? We know that, but we cannot disclose to others. It's not good. If you're someone doing the business, if I say this business techniques, it's wrong, right? So here I am saying, because I did not mention that company's name, right? So these tricks and everything should not be disclosed other. For study purpose, education purpose only, I am giving the idea to you, right? So confidentiality is that. Then objectivity. So integrity, confidentiality, and objectivity is members should not allow bias or conflict of interest or undue influence others to override professional or business judgment. If you take the one decision, if you going to qualify the opinion, you should qualify the opinion even though what will be happen to your fees also. Some companies are terminating the auditor. You don't need to, if you're going to give the adverse opinion, they will say no, you cannot give adverse opinion, you just leave the company, we will recruit another auditor. If another auditor come and he will also adverse, he will also give the same, because audit is same. Even though any chartered accountant audit outcome will be same. How can adverse opinion will be changed to clean opinion? Adverse opinion, right? That is also impact the professional competence due care also. Second opinion, sometimes first opinion given adverse, right? If shareholders and directors are not satisfied with each opinion, second opinion will be taken from another auditor. That is also allowed, but their fees and their cost will be increased. So then again, that he will come and he will give the second opinion. He will definitely give the same audit opinion. He will contact the previous auditor with the concern of that client, and that first auditor and second auditor will be a chartered accountant, same professional body. They came from same professional body, so they will be definitely give the same opinion. Otherwise, professional companies, one chartered accountant giving this adverse opinion, one chartered accountant giving clean opinion, means what? With chartered accountants mean everyone is same, right? So that is impact to professional competence and due care also. Professional competence due care means you have to always keep your knowledge in that level. After you becoming a qualified accountant, after 5 years, 10 years, you will forget everything. You cannot forget. You have to keep your competence level as that level. If you forget everything, that's why in Chartered Institute there are many programs are conducted in order to keep the competence level correct, right? Then professional behavior. So professional behavior means you have to follow all the laws, all the rules, all the principles and ethics given in the Sri Lankan law, Sri Lankan government, and also the Chartered Institute. Because if you, for example, if you abuse one person in your office, so Chartered Accountants has abused this person, so your professional body also will get affected, right? It is a common thing, professional behavior. Everyone should be keep that you should follow the law and regulation. That is professional behavior, right? So there are 5 threats there. 5 threats will impact to your professional ethics. 5 ethics there. So it's like this: self-interest threat, self-review threat, advocacy threat, familiarity threat, intimidation threat. This threat can be different definition and examples are very easy to understand, but application to case study will be difficult, because we have to analyze the case first and we have to find out the what it is like. It's like this: this threat is a results of one situation. So we have to understand the situation first and find out the results second. But normal that's traditional way is learning the self-interest threat and finding the definition and examples, right? For example, take self-interest threat means you will get a benefit. You will get a benefit from the client, or your client means audit client, right? If you are auditor, audit client, you working place. If you are an accountant, your employer will be a working place, right? Two types of chartered accountants there, right? One will be auditor, one will be accountant, right? If you take a one decision on that situation, if you get a financial benefit or other benefit, that will be self-interest. You will interest over that, right? For example, take if you want a loan, you don't have the ability to get a loan from the bank, will say, so you finding this audit client finance statement will be adverse opinion. So your client will say, don't give the adverse opinion, I will give the free interest loan, 0 interest. I will give the 2 million loan. After 1 year you just return. So you will have the financial benefit on that, right? So self-interest threat to your independency, right? Your independency and the objectivity, right? You should be independent, right? Therefore that is self-interest threat, right? If your brother or if your father working as a finance director in that company, if you give the adverse opinion, right, your father will get impact by that company. If adverse, not easy, the audit opinion is impact to the business also sometimes. If you give the adverse opinion, financial report and reporting process are wrong, materially misstated, right? And scope limitation also may be there. So materially misstated means adverse opinion is given. Materially misstated means not a easy thing, right? So it will impact to the everyone. So shareholder will be afraid to invest in that company further. That's why adverse opinion, audit opinion is very important. That's why our profession is having the more demand in the market. Then self-review. Self-review means, for example, take some companies, some firms, audit firms are giving the accounts works also, right? Outsourcing accounts. So if you doing the outsourcing accounts, and if you also you auditing that finance statement, you reviewing the finance statement that is prepared by you, that is self-review, right? Self-review. For another example is, if you are a finance director in a one big company, right? You reside in that company, you are chartered accountant, you reside in that company and you recently resigned. Last finance statement was prepared by you and you recently resigned and joined in a audit firm. That audit firm is an auditor of that employer, that business, and also you will be assigned to that audit again you will be self-free. You prepare the financial statement, you will after become the auditor, you will again self-review. So you will not be assigned to that project, you will be changed. So another person should be assigned to that project. That will be that should be followed, right? Advocacy threat means you are supporting your client, audit client. You are supporting your audit client, promoting, right? For example, take it's like this. You are working. You are an auditor in a this soap company. That soap is good soap, right? You are working in different audit clients also. If the soap company audit client, maybe say if you are working in different audit client. So if you promoting our products by this advertisement, you can give the leaflet, right? Very simple example. If you give this leaflet to other employees in other audit client, so it's better to increase our business. So will you do? You can't do. That is promoting their business, right? You can't promote the audit client's business. That is advocacy. And you can't support also. In a legal environment department, sometimes tax cases comes. You can't support this client and say no this you sometimes some expertise will not be there in that business. Sometimes they will say we have the tax problem, so we need a one person from the audit firm, so can you give? You cannot give. You cannot support the audit client also, right? You can audit them, then you can criticize. That is auditor. Auditor has to criticize the audit client's finance statement. How can we support? If we, even though we will support, we have to use the another team. That is called Chinese wall, right? In audit subject, you will learn more broadly these things, just to give the idea. Then familiarity threat means if you are familiarity threat means if you working more times in that client, you will have the more familiar. You are that work. So for example, take more than 5 years, 7 years, you are an auditor of one company. So that client, that staff, that accountant, finance director, everyone will be friends to you. After 6 o'clock, after office time, sometimes you will go with the financial accountant or finance director to pub also sometime. So after 6-7 years, you all are human being, so you will be familiar with them, so your independency will be diluted, right? That's why after 3 years, 5 years, that's audit staff and audit team will be rotate into another client, and we should reduce this familiarity threat. Also, if your wife is work as an accountant and you are auditor, then also familiarity threat. Can you fight with your wife? And can you live happy at your home? That is also familiarity threat, right? The intimidation threat. Intimidation threat means like this: client will punish you, client will intimidate you, client will say, for example, audit trainee working audit trainees and audit seniors are work at the audit client's place. So if they did anything wrong, client will always fight, always auditor and the client will fight. After fighting, we have found that audit trainee is wrong. So audit manager will come and definitely blame this trainee. Why you did like this? You are wrong. So next time, if audit trainee, so next year financial audit trainee find any problem, he will afraid. He will talk to client and say your problem. So their client will intimidate. The last time also you did this, right? You have got good blame from your manager, your boss. So definitely you will get the blame now. What will you do? Will you be silent or will you be disclose this to your audit manager? So he will afraid, right? He came for training, came for the sign this 3 years article. So intimidate, it is also threat. So so objectivity and independent of taking decision will be diluted, right? That is intimidation. And also sometimes, for example, take auditors any mistake in the audit procedures. Also, if if did any mistakes in the audit procedures, sometimes audit opinion will be changed, right? If audit procedures and the audit samples are not satisfied or not enough to give the audit opinion, sometimes problem come with the audit opinion. So auditor, after the audit opinion given, auditor has been can find that this audit opinion is wrong, we can change it. So if you can you change the audit opinion again before publish this audit report? Yeah, you can change. There is a possibility of the changing the audit opinion, but some circumstances you cannot change. Then he will say, then audit client, if audit clients also notice that, audit client will fight with auditor. So next term they will intimidate, they will say you did a big wrong in last time, so you should be given the good order, otherwise I will publish your name to the paper outside. So our audit firm's name will dilute and sometime will be closed also. Chartered Institute come and say you are diluted our professional brand value, you will have to close your business. So that is also intimidation, right? Then we are going to learn social responsibility, very small topic given in your study book. Social responsibility means it's like this: doing the business is not only making the profit, you have the social responsibility, you have the responsibility to dispose your wastages in proper way, you have the responsibility to not pollute in the air, you have the responsibility not pollute in the water. That is social responsibility. You have the ability to give the correct healthy, correct environment, correct atmosphere, right? Healthy environment your employees. That is also social responsibility. You will keep your employees happy. You will have to get the work from employee only 9 hours, 8 hours, right? From morning 9 to evening 5. That is also 1 hour break should be given for lunch. The rules is there. You should have to follow that. That is social responsibility. If social responsibility not followed, most of the minority group will affected, right? Recently in 2008 also, one of the beverage company have the problem in Kalania place. This Kalania river has been mixed with dirty water from the factory outside. So 1-2 months that company was closed. I don't need to say that company's name here. So closed, and finally you know that no paper is published there, no newspaper is published there, no TV has announced that, because with the money they close their mouth of the press media. If you have the money, you can close the media's mouth. That is also we have the problem. So social responsibilities in Sri Lankan media does not have the correct social responsibility. They publish anything. They don't see the impact to the people. If people fight or not, we will publish everything, right? That is not good, right? Social responsibility we should have. That's why Profit Planet, Profit Planet people, we have to find a profit from the business. We have to protect a planet. Planet means environment. We have to give the healthy environment and keep the people healthy. That's why 3P. That's called 3P. That's very important. Then against corporate responsibility, Friedman argued against corporate responsibility along with following lines. Business do not have responsibility. Only people have responsibility. Managing in charge. Corporate are responsible to owners of the business by whom they are employed. This is against the social. One group saying social responsibility is good. Everyone should follow the social. Some groups say we don't need to follow the social. It is a government problem. It is a people's problem. They have to find that, right? That's a big impact to this world, right? So he argued with these 4 items. He saying we have no responsibility. The managers in charge of the corporate are responsible to owners of the business. So managers are working for what? Managers means board of directors, right? Board of directors and finance board of directors. Managers means board of directors, the technical manager in charge of corporate responsible owner of the business. We are doing the business to make the owners profit. That is also our business. Whatever happened to the public or people or environment, we does not matter. That is government response. He is saying that. Second point, he is saying these employees may have charity as their aim. but generally the aim will be make such a money as possible while informing to the basic rules of the society. Both those embodied law and those embodied ethical concept. He's saying if you protect the people and human being, they have the charities, they have the religious place worships. So if you have the problem, they will go with that. Why they are worrying about the company's business? Second one, right? First one, managers responsible to owners only. Second one, people have the different charity and different places to keep them healthy. Why they are worrying about? Why we need to do, right? This is against, right? It's against for social. If the statements that a manager is responsible to have any meaning, it must mean that he is to act some way that is not interested in his employee. For example, take if you reduce the cost of the this product, right? If you increase the sales, for example, beverage company uses the more sugar to increase the taste. But Sri Lankan diabetics patient level has been increased by the 2016 years. That's why in 2017 government has introduced 0.5 rupees additional duty for tax for sugar level, 1 milligram or 1 gram of sugar. So after that, sugar free, zero rate, those are comes. Nowadays you can see soft drinks consumption are reduced. They are loss making companies nowadays, right? They moving to different items. Then they are moving to flavored item, natural item, organic item, then ice cream, varieties ice cream with the different flavors. Now new different flavors ice cream is being introduced. Why is that? Because they have to somehow make the profit. So he say that, so we have to look after employee. Why we have to look after the business? And so why we have to concern about the people? Why we have to concern about the environment? It will impact to reducing the effort to look after our employee, our shareholders. Correct, right? This argument is correct. Then if manager do this, they are generally speaking spending the owner's money for a purpose other than those they have authorized. Sometimes it is the money of customers or suppliers that is spent, and on occasion the money of the employees. By doing this, the manager is in effect both raising taxes and deciding how they should be spent, which are function of government, not a business. It's saying we are keeping money. You can so for example, take waste water has been mixed with the Calania water. So after waste water comes, right, we don't need to purify anything, we don't need to make any process to them, and just mix with the Calania river. Before 30-50 years it was done in that way, right? After that, government found that our water is polluted by these factories, garment factories, beverage companies. Those are located in the Biyagama area, right? Biyagama and this Katnayaka Free Trade Zone, because Kalaniya River is very near to that Avisavala Road. You can see that, right? So after that, government told you cannot send wastewater to river, the drinking water. You have to purify. So purify plant should be bought. It doesn't mean purified plant is 1 million, 2 million, sometimes 1 crore also. That's price. And also they reduce the capacity also. You can only send the 1,000 liter of wastewater today. So if your production increases, your wastewater will be increased. But you cannot increase. Why? Government has given the restriction to the dispose of your water, right? It's, for example, take like this. In one garment industry, take one garment. In one garment, wastewater will be 500 liter per day, right? So government saying your capacity is 600 liter, right? But that garment is working in half of the capacity in this factory. If full capacity works, 1,000 liter they will dispose, but they can't increase. They only increase 10%. So 60% only they can make, and 600 liter only can be disposed. If they get the more orders from the foreign country, they can't increase the garments. They can't make the profit. There is restriction of the profit because of the reduce the pollution of the water, pollution of our environment. So our business will be stopped. That is what it's saying. Our business will be stopped and we are spending money to something else that is government should do, right? So there are two objects to this. These 4 points are against to social responsibility. So against to that points, these 2 points. It means these 2 points are supporting social responsibility. Manager have to be democratically elected, so selected in any other way to exercise government power, right? So managers means board of directors. Board of directors should be elected by the shareholders. So shareholders should know which director, which person is correct to follow this everything. Follow these government rules also, right? Second one, managers are not expert in government policy and cannot foresee the detailed effect of such social responsible spending. Sometimes managers may be chartered accountant. Managers is a MBA, but sometimes the environmental pollution, human diseases should be understood by the mostly doctors and this environmental there's volunteers. So our directors know that. Directors should be taught about that. So we have to give that knowledge to them also, right? So Fabian argues the social response model is political collectivist in nature, deplores the possibility. I already told this. In 2008, one beverage company, not 2 months, 4 months. 4 months they closed. 4 months closed. They lost. Also, they mentioned in the annual report, but that name was not published in the papers, newspaper, and why is that? They have the political power. That's why Friedman saying, if you have the political power, social responsibility is nothing. If you have the political power, no need to follow the social responsibility. If you have the money, you can close the minister's mouth, right? That company is international company, right? This company is international company. They start the business in this and Sri Lanka, and they found this problem, right? So maximization of the wealth is the best way that social can benefit from business activity. Maximizing wealth is the effect of increasing tax revenue available to state to disperse on social. So social responsibility increase the government revenue. Government cost will reduced, right? Maximize shareholder value is trickle down effect on other disadvantaged members of the society. Right now, if society is not disadvantages, all the people will be healthy, all the people will be good. Normally that will, again we are living business who are doing the business will be live in the country also, so that is good to country, that is good to them also. Why they can't understand that is second point saying. Then many company shares are owned by pension funds whose ultimate beneficiary may not be the healthy enemy. Most of the Sri Lankan companies, mostly big companies, it means a telecommunication company, many plantations company, many plantation companies are going in a loss. So 50% or more than 50% of funds are from the government. So almost government fund is there. Again, government's other way spending the money to stop the pollution, and in the business also stop the pollution. Why doing that? So government spending money straight from the cleaning the this roads, cleaning the our pollution environment directly. Why we are using the business here, right? So stakeholder approach to corporate social responsibility. Stakeholder approach is based on the premise that many groups have stake in what the organization does. This is particularly important in the business context where shareholders own the business, but employees, customers, government also have particularly strong claim to have their interest considered. This is fundamentally argued delivered natural law theory and is based on notion individual collective rights. We know that each and every stakeholder have the different objective. We learned in first chapter, that is introduction to business organization, right? Introduction to business organization, we know that connected stakeholder there, right? External stakeholders there, internal stakeholders there, right? Then all the stakeholders have a different objective. So who will need the so customer wants a good product at a correct price, shareholder wants a good profit for their investment, director need the good pay and the good working style, right? Employees need the salary and salary increment and good working environment, career development, place, everything. The community need the this business should be look after this community. Government need the taxes from the business and should be this business should be run in a correct way and not polluting the this our environment, our country. So different stakeholders need a different objective. So stakeholders objective we will have to see from the social responsibility. If you give the good product, not expired product, good product at a correct price, customer will be happy, customer will be healthy, it's good, right? That's what it's saying. You give the correct directors correct pay, correct their lifestyle. We have to give the correct benefit to them in order to look after this company properly. You have to give the profit to the shareholders in a legal way, in a correct way. You don't need to do the fraud here. You don't need to do the drugs business here. Right? You have to do the correct business. So community need the environment. Our pollution, our environment should not be polluted. Our country should not be polluted. That is a stakeholder approach, right? Then Mintzberg suggests that simply viewing. Do we remember the Mintzberg? We learned in the organization culture the Mintzberg theory is there, right? Then he also suggests the organization as vehicles for shareholder investment is inadequate. So in practice, he suggests organizations are rarely controlled effectively by shareholder. Most shareholders are. So he is saying why this business is not effective to the shareholders, because who really controls the company, who really work and who really take the business decision? Directors, board of directors. Shareholders having the power, right? Having the power to vote in a annual general meeting, but they don't really work there. Allocation of money, allocation of the staff, deciding which product should be produced, everyone are decided by the director. Directors are appointed by the shareholders. If I am a shareholder, I can appoint my friend to the director. But can you say my think and my friend's think is same? He may be a good person, I may be a bad person. I am good person, sometimes he may be a bad person. You don't know. On that election day he will be good. After election he will be work in at least 1 year. No, next general meeting we will again election. We can change the person. 1 year he will work. We don't know what he doing there. Right? An outside person we don't know. Many companies that you just say, you can take Alice PLC, John Keel's PLC. Can you say what directors are actually doing there? We don't know. Right? Shareholders don't know because there are more public shares there in that companies. Right? Then second, large corporations can manipulate markets. I already told this. Right? There's a large company is hide this polluted of this water in 2018. Right? So more mentioned never business do receive a lot of government support. The public pays roads, infrastructure, education, health, and benefit business. All the business pay tax. The public will. Sometimes you know this in Sri Lankan schools, which milk packets are sold, which brand of milk packets are sold. Everyone knows that. Why? Why they sold this milk packet? You know that the brand name. I don't know how to say that. So why government selling that milk powder, allow that milk powder to sold in the schools? Maybe there may be agreement between government and that company, right? Government minister may be told like this: if a businessman come and say, if you allow me to sell all the milk packets, my milk packets only to the government school, I will give the 25% commission to you in every month. He will definitely give, right? It's happening. It's happened in Finland also. Some one company, Finland or California, I don't remember the exact country. So Coca-Cola has introduced their business there. So first they have to catch the market. So they told all the schools will be given this brand, this Coca-Cola beverage free of charge. So they given 1 week or some free of charge or less value. So they have to make addiction for this product. So after 1 week or 1 week, after 1 day or 1 week, everyone got the sick. Everyone got the sick or some have the sick. So after that we found that they have the more chemical and the more sugar level high, right? So but finally they introduced again the beverage with a less sugar level. They anyway catch the market, right? There are government support should be there, right? Strategic design by business always say wider social concern. In other words, such as Mintzberg, the firm produces two kind of output: goods and services, and the social consequences of its activity. That's why it doesn't mean doing the business is only producing the goods or services to satisfy the customer needs and wants. We have the social responsibility also. It means it is saying that. Then with that, this chapter is finishing. The social responsibility subject is not much important in your syllabus. It is important in final level, but just have the idea of these principles and the these points, right? So arguments against the social responsibility, arguments that is against social responsibility.